After hearing of the defeat of Black Doom, the other villains had retreated to the invisible airship, but their alliance would not last for too long, as Dr. Eggman desired to take a more human approach towards domination.
I would have thought you smarter, but no! You requested my scientific help for your mission to take over these worlds. Yet, why would a human lend a hand to a selfish, savage reptile?
This is your homeworld, right? I would need earthly evil scientific knowledge while I'm here.
All you're proving is the fact that your brain is still the size of a peanut. Just like your dinosaur ancestors. I was able to overthrow a king and take over his land, whereas you can't even keep a princess kidnapped for too long. I'm going my own way now. The human way. Anyone who prefers to be on my side may step forward.
Okay.
Alright.
Welcome to Team Eggman.
You're leaving me all alone? Fine. Go with him. I'll call for my Koopa Troopas, and we'll recreate our superior weapons, or you go fiddle around with beakers and whatnot.
Ha! We're taking orders from Eggman and no one else!
Wah! What an easy victory we shall score!
Loyalty is what I admire in a toady. Come on, you two. We're leaving.
The mad genius motioned the two doppelgangers of the Mario Brothers to follow him towards a remote underground location. It had been untouched for many years, thus Dr. Eggman found this as the perfect hideout.
Are you sure you know where we're going?
This is the place, alright. We'll install all electrical equipment and conduct our scientific experiments here. This will be our new secret lab! I'm so glad you two joined me!
Well, that's just us. We're outcasts, and we desire to show the world who is truly the best.
You got that right.
Satisfactory! We'll get our hands on those plumbers and Mobians in no time. For now, let's get this place in shape. You two clear out the rocks, while I go retrieve my electric generator.
Hold it! How did you get to this world in the first place?
While I was on Mobius, I found the weapon Sonic had used to destroy my city of Robotropolis. The Deep Power Stones. Joined together on their more jagged sides, they would become a weapon of destruction. And I had hoped to put Sonic down for good with that method. But, as I made my attempt, the results were different. I was near Angel Island at the time. Somehow, the presence of the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emeralds sparked a reaction within the stones that were brought together. It triggered Chaos Control, bringing me and Sonic here.
It seems like more than just that. Something about this Earth's atmosphere seems very out of place.
After working hard throughout the next few hours, the newly formed Alliance of Evil had completed their new lair. The grounds were cleared of all unwanted rocks, strings of lights hung from the ceiling, boxes of metal shells and wires were provided to create hopeful weapons against the heroes.
Good work, you two! Now that we're all set, I will show you my blueprints for a brand new invention. If you're going to work for me, then you're going to learn to work like me.
Something's not right. I hear some robot coming in here.
That's just me.
Wah!
Sonic did this to me many years ago. He gave me a taste of my own medicine, roboticizing my left arm.
Roboticize? That's a fancy word.
The roboticizer is perhaps one of the best inventions I used against Sonic and his do-gooder friends. It let me create armies of badniks, turning living and breathing Mobians into my slaves.
Sounds very evil. Will you be using that machine again?
It's part of my plan. How to recover it, however, will be a bit of a lengthy process. You will see it unfold when the time is right. As for now, a toast To the double death of Sonic the Hedgehog and Dr. Mario!
Hooray!
While the construction of Eggman's new lair was nearing completion, Luigi quietly led Shadow to his hotel room. He entrusted Tails and Knuckles to keep his presence a secret as they waited for Sonic to fully recover, and they would begin their next move to resolve their interdimensional travel.
So what next? Just gonna wait here till something happens?
My house is currently under reconstruction, so hopefully it'll be ready when Sonic checks out at the hospital.
So help me, this better have good signal.
Wait, is that happening right now? At Mima Knight's Park? Mamma mia! I gotta go see that thing in person!
We'll stay. This is practically our fall asleep while watching TV session.
We've already been for a lot, so I guess some rest should help.
Well, alright! Too bad! You're gonna miss all the fun!
More like Sonic will miss out, considering where he is now.
Not cool, people! A few minutes later, at the far back of the bus, Luigi noticed a young man reading a recent newspaper printing, telling the story of the recent battle that wrecked the Mario Brothers house.
Oh, fiddlesticks. The news is already spreading like wildfire. Luigi? Heh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I didn't imagine you and Mario would team up with my old pal Sonic. Old pal? You know him personally? Yep, I first met him when I was 12 years old. My grandfather and I helped Sonic and his friends use interdimensional travel to get them back home. Oh, that's funny. That's just what Mario and I are doing too. So, Chaos Control has happened again, it seems. I hope I can be of assistance. Christopher Thorndyke, at your service. Coming to see the ball game too? Yeah, my wife Helen is off on a business trip, and I can't get out of my head. I came here to clear my mind and relax. I don't want to worry about her. I feel it, pal. I haven't seen my girl Daisy in a while either. She told me she'd follow me to Brooklyn soon. I hope she's okay.
Once Luigi and the scientist Christopher Thorndyke paid their tickets and took their seats, danger was already around the corner as Dr. Eggman seated himself right behind them to watch the game. It was a way to test his new minions if they can be trusted at the secret cave alone.
Someone's breathing on my neck. Hey, hold on. I think I know who it is. If it's really him, let's let him have it. Sure, but not in front of the crowd. We'll take him out back. Watch this.
Luigi left his seat momentarily, keeping Eggman in wonder as to why he had to depart so soon. But before he knew it, he felt someone grab his collar and pull him back towards the concession stands.
Ah!
Nice to see you again, Dan W. Fully Breath. Think you can get away from my house?
Blame Bowser! He used that bomb in the first place!
But you have them!
I don't need that ridiculous reptile anymore. My own team is doing just fine. With my new colleagues faithfully serving me, I'll be sure to fulfill this new diabolical scheme in no time flat. But I'll make sure you're not around to see it unfold!
Hey, big man! If you want to cause trouble, try coming after me!
You're unimportant! Out of my way! I need to finish off that plumber!
You don't recognize me? That's funny, for someone who's supposed to be a genius!
Don't you mock me! Wait a minute. Christopher Thorndyke? Is that you?
Believe it, egghead!
Sonic has made you more like himself. But what good will that do you? If you want to fight man to man, I accept your challenge. But I'd be willing to bet you couldn't have improved over the years.
Just come and get me, and you'll see for yourself!
Very well.
Ugh! I don't remember that's Tron. Something's definitely out of place.
Ha! You're still the wimpy kid you were from years back. That makes it all the more easier to put you down. Here it comes. I'm just getting warmed up.
Gotta time this just right.
As soon as Eggman launched his left arm forward, Chris caught it and stopped it where it was. Quickly, with one hand on the arm, he used his other to pull out what looked like an electric taser. He pressed it towards Eggman's arm, zapping it out of operation and letting it fall from its socket.
No! How did you know?
That strength is too artificial for a man like you. I'm so lucky to have exposed it, and thus I say check and mate.
It's not the end of the game yet. I'll be back. You better be sure of it.
That was amazing. You must have picked up so much knowledge from your grandfather. He should be very proud of you. Oh, he is. Very.
As Luigi and Chris enjoyed the rest of the ball game, Eggman retreated with his severed roboticized arm back to his secret lair, finding his new henchman in the midst of finishing a project.
Wario! Waluigi! I need your help!
Oh, come on. We just finished building this.
Oh! Yes! Yes! My new invention, the Egg Timer, is complete! Thank you. Thank you.
This I like. I can definitely get used to working for you.
Now that you helped me construct my Egg Timer, it's time for the next phase of my sneaky, evil, devious, and underhanded scheme. I didn't even need the time stones to give this thing its powerful purpose.
Another source of power?
I'll explain later. Anyway, I plan to use this baby to bring myself from the past in order to obtain the activation key to the roboticizer. I had lost it in the destruction of Robotropolis, so only myself from beforehand would have it. I want to reactivate the roboticizer as a deadly tool for my brilliant plan.